Hello, welcome to the flail. We're back, baby. Don't look at the fucking monitor. Hi, welcome to the flail. Again, we're doing this again. I know that it's been quite a while since we've done this before. When's the last time we did this? August? Holy shit. Why am I doing this again? Why have I decided to come back on this wall of adventure? All you need to know if you're new to this series is a few things. Very simple. One, a lot of the shots aren't going to be great. I'm sorry, but we work with what we got, okay? This series is not me promoting my jokes. It's more promoting or showcasing the growth of the jokes in general. I'm just documenting how the jokes grow. So if you want to see a comedian do really well, this isn't it. I might do well, I might do horrible, but the point is to know why I did good and why I did bad, and that's what we're gonna do. Cool. This month we are working on Straw Bandit. I got to the point where I got Bandits at 11 because I used to steal free straws. Whew, that went pretty well. That went better than expected, which is cool. I did do some new stuff with the joke. I added some new tags.
Do you know what this guy did? This asshole, this ugly, short, disgusting piece of shit, small dick, loose foreskin.
All dick, loose foreskin. That was really funny.
Son of a bitch!
Also, it worked really well when like the guy behind the counter was like,
"Buddy, are you related to this motherfucker?"
I love the physicality of that joke when you're just here.
Yeah. Like, did you visualize me like in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was perfect, and it went with the way that you were talking about it too, like from the beat and the way that you were like using your cadence. It was
Yeah. Because like what I want it to do is people visualize like an open 7-Eleven,
Yes.
and then me like going down.
Perfect.
And then people are like, I want people to be the guy behind the counter. Can you pretend that you just pulled my name again and not make it look like I'm asking you?
You guys don't like Mario?
I don't even know what your name is.
We made it on the draw. He. We're doing 2 shows tonight.
We didn't get on the show tonight. They both got canceled.
Yeah, I'm doing the flail today. I'm on the show. I'm pretty nervous. I feel like this pit in my stomach. I don't know where it's from really, honestly, but I think it's from just I get this pit in my stomach because my sets are very vulnerable, right? Like I'm showcasing a side of me that for a long time was my lowest point and still was my lowest point. So, but that side of me that I'm showcasing on stage is still like in there. It's still in me, and it wants to be accepted and it wants to be heard. But at the same time, if I bomb and if I don't do well, then that means that piece of me feels rejected. I know that's not like the overall case, right? Like it's just comedy and it's just jokes, and not everyone will laugh, not everyone will get it. And bombing is always bombing is a really good way of growth when you're doing stand-up comedy, or when you're doing anything, right? If something bombs or something botches, if something goes wrong, you learn really quick what went wrong and what to do better. But I feel like emotionally, since I'm not making dick jokes and I'm talking about a piece of me that is like was really hard to be friends with, there's just this pit in myself that's like, I can feel it just want to be heard. I will make one dick joke though. Today we're doing, having an addiction's weird though, because every day I wake up with this voice and it says, hey, don't think about doing drugs. And I tell it, hey, wasn't thinking about it before you said it. I felt nervous up there, but I also felt like really in tune with like material. Like I felt very focused, and so maybe that nervousness I felt was just me getting used to feeling focused, actually, because I've never been that focused on stage, and I think that added a new pressure to stand-up, which is kind of cool. What things I learned? Okay, so I got this really big pop.
Run out the door. And I have the straws in my hand, and I pick out my favorite two because I have 2 nostrils, and I throw the rest on the ground. The crazy thing is though that like he doesn't. That's not the crazy part.
I have to add that in because that's really funny. Oh, and the crazy thing, like no, that is the crazy thing. That bit about that girl crying and her dad thinking she's a loser.
Because when you did drugs, you went on this roller coaster of emotion and growth, and you metaphorically built this time machine, brought yourself back to your adolescent self, saw yourself at the slides crying because your dad thought you were a loser.
Completely dropped. But I think it works only because right after.
And then you gave yourself the hug that he never could. That's beautiful. That's motivational. When I did drugs, I got banned from 7-Eleven. That's not the same thing.
I wonder why I'm so nervous these days. I'm usually not as nervous. I think because like at this venue itself, I had a really big bomb once. It was actually my 3rd show I ever did in my stand-up comedy career, and I bombed really hard, like atrociously. It was actually pretty fucking insane because like I went on stage, and at this time I was very nervous and very robotic with my material, and if anything went wrong on stage, I would just like blank, and I blanked like 10 seconds in, and I just walked off stage. Yeah, that was bad. So maybe I'm just always nervous about this venue. Overall, I think I did well. Like I got a good pop at the end, so I know the end works. The show at Underdog, I thought I was more nervous, but watching it back, I wasn't too nervous. I'm proud that I did all the jokes that I needed to do. There definitely was that dead spot, and so tonight we're going to check out that dead spot, and we're going to do Boston pizza. We're going to do it a little more differently. I have to take a poop. Okay, cool. How'd that go? I felt happy that I did the Boston pizza thing. I felt like that had a good. It was fun to say, but also it got a really good response, which was great. I wouldn't say it got like overly the response I wanted, but like I felt it was pretty good. It wasn't bad, so that's cool. 7-Eleven did really well again. I think I can set that aside and just try something else. I really want to. Okay, what really works, I find, is when I talk about how she grew through this, and then I'm like, when I did drugs, I got banned from 7-Eleven. Like that worked out really, really well. Fuck, this lighting is shit, but okay. But yeah, it's fun. I'm glad I'm doing this again. I don't know when I'm gonna edit it. I have a beard now. Oh my god, the last time you guys saw me, I didn't have a beard. I have a beard now. We are inside a stall. Let's just.
Arturo Grajova!
Hey, you are bathroom interviews?
I was doing my thing. How are you? How are you doing? What do you think of this bathroom? It's nice, right?
I like how it's like a little bit private, and then you got another stall right here, and the color scheme is sick.
I always think the color. What's your favorite color?
I don't know. I don't know if it's black or black.
Mine's purple.
Is it actually?
Yeah, I love purple.
We're like yin and yang, right?
We are. We're twinsies.
Twinsies. Do you know why I like black? Why do you like purple?
I'm not sure. Just like I always liked it as a kid, but I like dark purple.
I like purple because of grape. Grape's like my favorite flavor. Welch's grape juice.
Grape's my favorite. I eat grapes every day.
Everything grape. High chew grape, fucking gum grape, like grape medicine. Everything grape is the best. Grape Gatorade.
Everything grape is the best. Not people though. I lied. I did Intervention and then I did Avengers. I had a new tag for Intervention.
Arturo, I love you and miss you. I haven't seen you since you were 12. I remember when you used to just ride your scooter and chase us. I heard you like crack now. That sucks.
There was something about Avengers that didn't work well at the end.
How did a group of drug dealers do a better intervention than my own sister? Isn't that insane? That's crazy. How much time do I have? One more? Sick.
How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm feeling very social. I'm glad I came out. I wasn't sure if I was gonna come to the show just because, like, I get anxious, to be honest, about coming to these things. I get paranoid that people are like, they're after me. Yeah, it's weird. I get paranoid about people. I get paranoid that like people are out to get me and that they hate me and or that they don't like me and they want me here. It clusters into this weird thing like I don't belong in a place. And then I come here and it's really nice. And I think that's what I use comedy for, to be honest. It's probably the drugs. The drugs probably fucked up my brain. I think it's because I was a very bad person for a very long time when I was doing drugs. And that part of me is still in there, that addiction. And that self-destructiveness, that violentness, just something I gotta work on. Man, too bad there wasn't like a windowsill or something. I'm on like a flower pot. Yeah, we're gonna do 7-Eleven. I'm gonna do Elephant. That's it though. That's all I wanna do. I've tried it at Black Bar, Comic Strip, Rough Cut, Underdog. It all works. And this is a show I've never been to. This is an entirely new crowd, new atmosphere. So I wanna try it. Because that's the name of the game. That's the name of the flail, right? You gotta try it everywhere, see what happens. So yeah, sick, man.
And I look at the picture. He's not even that short.
I think this joke is really good. I think it has a lot of legs, and that's cool. I think it's just overall going really well. I don't really have any changes to it whatsoever. I did the drop again. I said that thing where I was like
Crying at the slide because, I don't know, your dad thought you were a loser. And then you gave yourself the hug that he never could.
your dad thinks you're a loser, man. And honestly, what helped was, it did get the drop. Again, it did get a drop. But when I let it drop and just like hold it, it actually was funnier. It was like a lot funnier when I said I got
Banned from 7-Eleven. Different lesson.
like that's great. Also, I added this tag about I miss 7-Eleven's nuggets. I miss their wings. I do. I miss 7-Eleven wings. That's lame. I did 7-Eleven Part 2. That was okay. It was fun. It was good. You know, it was interesting. They were on board from 7-Eleven Straw Bandit. So that being said, I think overall it was really good. So yeah, Straw Bandit right there at the top. I think I'll open with that actually, to be honest. Yeah, why not? Cool. So I guess from that we can say that I'm done with this portion of the flail. Straw Bandit, and then from there we have to find our next one.
Straw Bandit has changed quite a bit, actually. If you remember from Vancouver when we were over there, Straw Bandit used to be Vampire, and Vampire... And what I used to do is I used to grab a straw, and I used to stick it up my nose so far in there that like it would break this like cocaine wall, and like sound, and then it would come out, and then half the straw was just like blood and cocaine. Then I used to suck on it. Yeah, it was gross. Here's the thing. Here's why that didn't work, okay? First off, I thought it was funny, right? The contrast between like someone being like, oh, I used to talk to my dad more, than there's me just eating my own blood like I'm Dracula. That's fucking gross. I thought it was funny. I thought if I said it enough times too, that I would just gain the confidence that it is funny and then I would project it on the audience. Did not work. So we changed it. I added this story at the end. I cut out Vampire and I just started talking about the time I stole straws. My sets have to come from a place of embarrassment. Like, they have to laugh with me at the embarrassing part. So we have to really hold on to the idea that it's embarrassing and not sad. So me stealing free straws is embarrassing. That's funny. Me eating blood, sad. That makes a lot of sense when I say it out loud. And I spent 2 months talking about eating my own blood. Key factors I've noticed for this set, again, Straw Bandits, is acting, when I really act out stealing the straws. Turn my head, and the audience is now the guy, and I'm about to steal the straws. They are now brought back into the store, into the frame, into the scene. They are now there. They are now there with me coming along. Another note with acting is voices. I would really like to implement trying to get my voices correctly. I find that when I'm doing some jokes, I start the voice, but by the end of the jokes, I'm done with the voices. I've completely forgotten that I was supposed to even do that. And it's hard though. It's hard to remember that midpoint because as I'm doing the voice, like for the girl, I'm like, when I did MDMA for a week once, I see, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid, and I feel stupid doing it. So halfway through the joke, when I'm done doing the voice of her, I feel dumb, and I'm like, well, that was stupid. There's no point of doing this. But that's just me. That's me projecting shit. I need to do it till I'm fucking good at it, right? Like it's only dumb until I'm good at it, you know? Like I won't be bad at doing voices if I just quit. That's the problem. I quit halfway through. I need to stick it out. Straw Bandit opener. And so the next month in whatever that is, because I'm terrible at keeping track of things. The next month it's going to be figuring out what goes after that. So Straw Bandit. What's next? Cool. Hope this green screen's right. I'm like missing half my body. I might draw legs.